in his fourth professional bout against a late substitute, Benny Jones. This one may look like a mismatch, but it turned out to be a thriller.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's continue the action with a light welterweight contest. Firstly, and introducing to you, fighting out of the red corner, he's wearing the gold trunks, weighed in at 11 stone and 9 pounds, taking part in his 31st professional contest from Southport. Would you please welcome Benny Jones? And across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, he's wearing the black trunks and weighed in at 10 stone and 5 pounds. He's undefeated as a professional, 3 contests, 3 wins, 2 inside the scheduled distance. He's from Liverpool. Would you please welcome Ryder? Chiming the bell is Barry Pinder, and referee in charge of the action is Chris Kelly. This is 4 3-minute rounds.
This is the man should all time up here. Michelle Gray step back. So there's that for down to seconds out, round 1.
Well, chance of a bit of an explosive fight over with Gary Ryder and Benny Jones. Liverpool against Southport. Hello, Chris Kelly, the referee, has got himself announced there, telling him right away there's a lot of weight difference here. They haven't quite come to terms with it. Ryder's 10.5 and Jones is 11.9, and it's called the light welterweight fight, which is 10 stone. There's a big saw that lot out there. He's a substitute, actually, Jones, anyway, need about 48 hours notice or something, so they probably waive the difference. It's catch weight, really, isn't it, this?
And there's a big muscle difference too. This guy Ryder's got muscles in his ears here. He has muscles everywhere.
Yeah, he's strong. He's got the body of a weightlifter almost, isn't he? He really has got an impressive body.
Can't see this going too far, Edge, because this guy Ryder's banging his left hands and right hands into the body here.
Yeah, he's only had 3 fights. He's won all 3, stopped 2. He's 28. He was a bit late coming into the game, really. Didn't box for 3 years. He started and then took 3 years off.
That's a cracking left hook to the body that Ryder throws there. Lovely. Bang right in, just sucks the wind from your sails.
It's lovely if you've landed it, not if you take it though, Dave, right?
Yep, but what you have to do to get it on perfect, you have to take, you can't stand over the top of your man, you have to take a step back and then bang it in. And once you bang in the left hook to the body, bang in the right hand, but you have to stand back and look to see what you're doing. You can't crouch over the top of your man because you can't see what you're doing. You're too close. One step back's all you need. Oh, lovely.
Oh, he looks like a polished professional Ryder, doesn't he? Only 3 fights. Jones needs all the weight he can get here, really.
It's all one-way traffic. What Jones should be doing is he should be boxing. You know, like obviously, like Ryder loves to fight here. So what Jones should be doing is getting on his bike, moving around the ring and jabbing it out, but he's prepared to mix and let Ryder do all the pushing forward.
Comes from the infamous or famous, whatever you like to call it, Nobby Nobbs stable in there in Birmingham. Have Gumshield will travel team. So Jones trying to fire back a bit now. Not a bad little fight this day. They're not clinching. They're fighting well inside.
And they're really good, hard, solid shots at Ryder. So
Seconds out, round 2.
I tell you what, he's a bit of a dangerous crowd pleaser, this fella Gary Ryder, isn't he?
He's just come out here all guns blazing.
He'll sell a few tickets as he goes along. I bet the promoters are already aware of that.
Jones, like credit to Jones, he's fighting back. He's doing his best. And what he's doing is the right thing, moving around and then sticking it out, 1-2, 1-2, then move. He doesn't want to get involved in a brawl here.
Oh, jeez, he's digging those. It's catching my breath a bit, that is. He's right above us there, David. Right, he's had 30 fights, Jones. It's not surprising. He's even fought, as a super featherweight, he fought Michael Gomez, who's the current British champion.
See, what Jones wants to do here, or what Ryder wants to do here now, when he's in close, take one step back. When he's in too close, he finds it hard to get the power in. It looks hard from out here, but you could get more power if he just takes one step back. He's in far too close.
Hello, what's it?
Kidney punching.
Well, yes, it was a bit marginal, I thought. Oh, he's a bit of a terrier, this fellow. If he's got stamina as well, it's going to take a lot of beating.
When Jones does decide to box, not mix, he has success. He gets far too involved in a brawl. Walk around the ring, take your time, and stick it out.
There's no way you can call him a 4-round class fighter, Gary Ryder, is he?
No.
And it just sort of fitted the bill in with the matchmaker,
Yeah.
I suppose, to get a substitute as well, who didn't want to box, say, 8 rounds.
But the fair play to Jones. Like
He's taking his stick, isn't he?
Yep. He's come to fight.
Oh, you've got to do that, otherwise Nobby Nobs, you won't feed them.
Just pressure here from Ryder.
See, when I talked about stamina, David, I mean, you're scheduled for 4. He doesn't need a lot of stamina. I was thinking long term when I said that, really. Start going in the 8-round class, and who knows if it gets to the 12 rounds.
You know, if they have stamina rage, see when it's 6 rounds and up, and it's a hard pace, that's when you know they've got stamina. It's very, very, very hard to tell at this stage.
Yeah, I agree. Sometimes. Well, he's laying back in there. It's all in the night's work. He says another day at the office. They really are a remarkable team, the Nobs team from Birmingham. See, they're working that body there well. I really am impressed with this fella at this level.
Yeah, he's doing a real good job, but you have to take your hat off to Jones, Reg, because he's taking all this and he's still there. There's many a guy would have been looking for the trap door around to go, but he's still there and he still wants to fight as he's fighting back right now. He's a real tough, durable guy, Jones.
So he got whacked there and he came well back again. Yep. You're right.
He's gritty.
Hard fight,
he's plenty of guts, loads of guts, this guy.
Corners, 10 seconds. Seconds out. Round 3.
3rd round coming up then. A very hard battle, really. Scheduled only for 4. This Gary Ryder from Liverpool on home turf, obviously, and but Benny Jones, plenty of guts. A lad from the Midlands. He's only 21, Jones. He's the one with the experience. 30 fights against Ryder's 3. He's lost more than he's won, Jones, actually, but he seems to give everybody value for money.
Jones, he's a real good tester. For somebody on their way up, he's one of these guys that's going to test them to the full. You know, the early part of their career. This is what he's doing tonight against Ryder.
Made a lot of noise, that punch, though, David.
It was louder than it was like a slap sound there.
I tell you, I wouldn't particularly like him to slap me like that. That's the
well, I'm saying that I wouldn't want one myself. So
oh, you'd have got out of the way in time. I mean, he really is one of these sort of old fairground booth type of guys. Walks in, throws punches all over the place.
Yeah.
He could get a good living at this game, I tell you that. I don't know why he took the 3 years out.
This is a guy that the promoters want. They want somebody, if this guy can fill, you know, these sort of guys can fill the holes and get everybody going. An exciting fighter comes forward, gives it all for the 3, 4, 5, 6 rounds, however how many rounds he's fighting. He's just a real workhorse.
The old-time promoter Jack Solomons used to call them salt and pepper matches.
It's always a sure sign when a fighter's hurt when he starts to smile at you.
Yeah, oh yeah. I stopped smiling at people a long time ago.
They called me Smiler in the ring because I was always smiling.
Yeah, you were counting your money or the house or one thing.
I was always getting hurt. It was a good stiff uppercut.
I mean, it's really been action all the way, this one, isn't it? I do admire Jones's guts here. I mean, as a substitute, you would have been thought by now, he'd say, I don't fancy this job too much. Big weight advantage or not.
And the odd time that Jones does reply with punches, he does have success. When he moves out of the way and throws 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, they land. But he keeps mixing. Oh,
look at that. Oh, he's doing a little bit of the touch of the alleys there, isn't he?
Whoa, cracking right hand. Beautiful.
And he touched down and he deserves the mandatory count there. That was some right-hander. The count carried on. The bell sounded. The count rightly is carried on, but he was okay up at 8, all right. But luckily went straight back to the corner and found his way. There it is, cutting him. Have a look at this, Dave. Bingo, there it is.
Bang, right hand. 1, 2, bang. Here it comes. Ooh, just right at the top of the head.
Absolutely, almost like giving him a cauliflower ear, I think that one.
This will give Jones loads of confidence. Now he'll be coming out here right away to try and capitalise on this.
Fourth final round, and Gary Ryder on the floor, the Liverpool man, at the end of the third. Benny Jones, well behind at the time it seems, but as Dave McCauley has been saying, he's a real game fellow, bit experienced, lost in plenty of fights, but on the other hand he's in there always doing his best, and a right hand out of the blue there for Gary Ryder, who, to his credit, after he'd been knocked down, he got up right away and was a little bit upset, but walked back to the corner without aid. He's doing a lark about stuff now, typical of the Nobbs camp. This is Dave, you know, they're great guys. They'll charge around in busloads of them, I think. Yeah. You want a Nobbs Birmingham man or Midlands man.
When you fight one of Nobbs guys, you know that you're going to be in for a hard time, because this guy Jones, he surprised everybody.
Well, he certainly did me there. It looks as though he didn't carry the power. He had the weight advantage, we know, but
and I'll tell you this, Reg, if he keeps applying the pressure, he could just upset the whole thing here and stop this guy.
One punch can change it, cancel all the arrears. What a great little battle. They're not hanging on, the referee's not having to call break. Oh, no, slap, make a lot of noise. He does tend to slap with those swings, doesn't he,
He's
Ryder?
hitting yes with the inside of the glove. A lot of his punches have been slaps. But if Jones had realised that he could hurt this guy earlier on, he'd had a lot more success, but he's realised too late.
It's the best 4-rounder I've seen in a long time, actually.
This is what you would call a real good Nobbins fight.
All right. What a finish to this, really is. The crowd will be on their feet at the end of this. It used to be called a Nobbins fight. Well, they said, not a Nobbs fight, a Nobbins fight, by the way. But when I thought throw the money in the ring or not here, they ought to.
Jones has sort of run out of steam. He just had
Yeah,
to
he's
see him
punched himself
fire,
out now. He's swollen around the left eye as well. Whoa, what a finish. I do hope they're both standing at the feet at the final bell. It'll be sad to see one of them go. Bloodied nose now, Ryder. Yes, he's out of gas altogether now, Jones. He's saying that he throws 3-4 punches on the turn, but it looks as though the sheer strength of Ryder's going to get it okay now.
If Ryder wasn't slapping so much, he would have a lot more success. A lot of his left hooks were slaps, and they haven't got to see him power.
What a fight. Ryder wins. And the crowd, as I said, really appreciated that, and so did we at ringside there. And full marks to the loser there, Benny Jones. Fought with all the guts in the world. And this guy outside the ring, John Smith from Liverpool, when he was pro, he was very much like Ryder, was always in wars. Let's have a look at the replay here, David.
Yeah, real good stuff. This is when Jones was having success. He was putting on pressure himself, throwing left hooks, right hands. This is the real true grit stuff. These two guys are really digging deep and giving their all. But Jones was the tighter of the two. But he kept throwing punches and kept trying his best. Unbelievable stuff. Ryder had a wee bit more left, I think. He was able to apply more pressure. But a really, really good fight, really exciting stuff. Best 4-round fight I've seen in a long, long time.
His scorecard reads for Jones 37 points, for Ryder 39 points. He's still undefeated from Liverpool, Gary Ryder. And please show your appreciation for a very, very game boxer, as always, Benny Jones.
Well, I hope you enjoyed our roundup of what proved to be a thrilling night's boxing at the Liverpool Olympia, and it proved without